it's us!
Hi, we did it!
We did
oh my
it.
god!
I'm
Hello.
wondering why this little empty space is here, and I'm wondering if it's going to show up over here. Let's find out.
I don't know.
Is anything ever
Did
going to
we
happen?
mess the
How far
framing?
back are we? How delayed are you? Just out of
Super
curiosity?
oh wow!
Shoot! Hold on.
Massively. Hold on, everybody.
Let's catch up
Let's
there.
catch up. There
All
we
right.
go.
Oh no,
All
it's
right.
fine on there. Okay, that's what.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to Shush Shush, the most professional live stream ever. So we don't know what happened today. YouTube's having a time.
YouTube just decided we were live.
Yeah,
Luckily,
and
we
just-
caught it before things got too out of hand.
Luckily, before we said anything truly damning. But welcome to Shush Shush. If you're new here, this is our live stream that we do once a week, where we sit down and give you guys the inside, behind the scene looks at our lives and the channel and the content.
And I couldn't possibly tell you why the spikes in our volume are not at their normal levels.
Yeah.
I have it turned up even higher than normal. So
Yeah.
sorry if we are not as loud.
As usual.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
OBS
just having a time.
See, that one's an OBS thing.
Yeah.
Because I can see it here. It's not spiking as high as it normally does.
Oh.
So
okay.
Maybe there's a
Well,
compensation.
just everything that we've touched lately in the last, like, I don't know, 72 hours, like, there's just been one thing after another. All right, so we're going to kick this off the way that we always do with, I didn't do the alllll monster feeding question of the week. I just realized, whatever. By saying,
Not
hi
important.
to all of you. We're not going to scroll all the way back up. So start saying hi now. Nellie's going to read your handle. We're all going to say hi. It's going to be great.
I think I'm messing with the volume here. What if I do this? What is?
Does that help? Anything? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I might be adjusting something
I'm
here.
okay to go. I'm okay to go.
Let's see what happened there. Did that do
That's
anything?
it. Can you hear us better?
I don't know if it made enough of a difference. Okay, let's do this other thing and then I'll mess with that. I'm gonna, according to me, we're not even live yet. So. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
If we go down all of a sudden, guys,
I shouldn't have done that. I tried to catch up.
Yeah. Okay to go.
Okay to go.
Okay to go.
That's from Contact, guys.
Contact, guys. We were watching Contact.
We were watching a scene from Contact.
Yeah, we were almost going to turn this live stream into just a Contact watching party because now we want to watch that.
There's
movie.
I don't know if you Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey, Contact. They get a spaceship thing situation. Anyway, there's an amazing scene in it where like the spaceship around her is going nuts and like Houston's watching and trying to figure out, they can't hear her, and she just keeps going, I'm okay to go, I'm okay to go, and I do that every time things are going bad now.
Yeah, I'm okay to go.
I'm okay to go. I'm okay to go. Okay, I'm gonna say
all right,
my
guys, let's do this
hellos. Hello, Germs MRE. Hello. Clayton Gordon, how do you do? I don't know if I'm all the way up to the top. That's all I got.
Doesn't matter.
It was
Here we
like
go.
30 minutes ago. David Faith, hi. Shannon West, howdy doody. Ed Keaton, hello and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
On Saturday. That's my moving day to Ed and Lido. Both
To
of
Ed and
them.
Lita.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy 51st.
Jack Boots, howdy. Ivan, hello, how are things? Desiree, howdy do. Her birthday is Tuesday.
Oh.
So happy birthday.
Happy
Also,
birthday.
Blair was here and then left, but
Right there.
told everyone to be nice to me.
Yeah,
and I appreciate
be nice. Thank you.
it. I'm scrolling.
Scrolling.
To lockpicking engineer, good day. Derek Ward, hello. Justin Wheeler is not in the house. He's actually on a walk.
He's out there somewhere.
Out of the house.
Out of the
Justin
house.
Wheeler, out of the house. Oh, that's a bad thing, guys, just so you know. That is the song that gets stuck on my head in Peter and the Wolf.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their like their music that is like playing their hold music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my hold
That's
music.
your hold music? Okay.
In my head all the time. Did I say hi to Denkar? Oh, hi Denkar. There we go. Debbie Lerman, hey. Melinda R, howdy do. Eunice Constance, hi. Snowflake Melter, don't worry ladies, I'm here now.
Excellent.
Check mark. Deborah's here, my little sister. Hi, Debbie. Hubert Offner, hello, and I think I reached the bottom of the thing. Guys, it's been a morning already.
Oh man, it's been a I keep trying to go, man, it's been a really crazy week. For like 3 years, nope, go back a little further. I'm going with 4 years. Crazy 4 years. Hi, welcome. All right, let's kick off this party with some business time. We are not gonna have a video launching tomorrow.
We were gonna, and now we're not gonna.
But we're not gonna, so, you know, here we are. But next week we'll be kicking off the content again. We got our Bibimbap episode coming out for you guys next week. We just need a little bit of time to get that done. We're almost there. We are gonna film an episode today. You want to tell them about it all, or just
Sure. No, I did tell them about it last week.
Did you? Oh, you told last week.
I told
Okay,
last
cool.
week, yeah.
Cool.
I found some chips.
Chips.
Funny chips.
Free chips.
I think I turned the volume up a little bit now. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's still low though. I mean, I can visually see that we're not getting anywhere near. our
nowhere
normal
near our
spikes.
usual. That's a little better though.
Yeah. I can up it still.
Yeah, we're working on it. Mechanics are a thing. So we're filming a little episode today, and then we're gonna spend the rest of the day packing up the house. Today is clean out the fridge day, which I'm excited about. I'm going grocery shopping in Natalie's fridge.
And we're having a pantry packing party. Inviting Hannah over, and it's like all the food that is perishable is not trying to move, and then everything else I'm like, I'm just not trying, because we're it's going to go into storage first,
right?
You know, and it's like,
So pantry packing party today, and then also you're putting your couch out on the curb today, which is
So it actually kind of sucks that our trash pickup day. So it's the same day as your trash pickup day, and so like they only schedule it. It's only on Fridays, so it happens to be also our load up the truck day too. So I'm like, I tonight have to put and there's a bunch of stuff that's just going to the dump. Like this couch is just trashed, you know. But then there's a couple. We've been putting things on the curb, like, and just putting a free sign on it.
Yeah, the worthwhile things.
And everything just keeps going.
Yeah.
After the things that made it through the garage sale, but then didn't get, you know.
Yeah.
But there's still so much that I have to put on the curb. But I also have to figure out how I'm putting a 26-foot truck in my driveway.
Oh my God, right? I love that they're trying to get you to add things to the end of your truck to move things around. Like, no.
Yeah, U-Haul. First of all, U-Haul lost our truck.
Oh my God, tell this story.
They overbooked us. They double booked. They did not have a truck for us. And they're like, well, what if we do pods? And I think that's partly like something that's probably cheaper for them. And so it might have been, because they're pods and they move them with, you know, all, you know. And because trucks leaving LA are at a premium.
Right, yeah.
Because anyway, so U-Haul didn't have a truck for us, and then they were trying to get us to like take pods instead, but then those pods we wouldn't get them. It was just like this whole big thing. And then they found us a truck. Justin was ready to kick their asses.
This is Tuesday morning, by the way.
This is,
then recent.
Right. And then they found us a truck. But then I keep getting phone calls like, would you consider towing behind an empty trailer? And I'm like, it's a 26-foot truck. And it was like, for $50. We'll pay you $50 to tow behind. I'm like, no. And I was like, that's not going to work out.
Not worth it.
What about 75?
They're like sliding a piece of paper with like the lowest fucking number across the table.
They're like 75.
Are you really serious?
And you can use it.
Like,
and I'm like,
no, thank you.
I'm like,
what game are we playing right now?
Exactly. I'm like, I am not trying to tow something behind in Los Angeles.
No.
Outside of LA, I totally would be fine with it.
Exactly.
Inside Los Angeles, I'm like, that's just not going to work out for me.
Hey, Mom. Natalie's mom's here. Toby's here. Hello.
Well, they're all trying to get... Yeah. Their mom and sis are trying to get information because I don't ever talk to anybody anymore. They're like...
They're turning up just to get
If we want to know what's happening in Natalie's life, we need to tune in.
We got to tune into the show.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's what's going on.
Hi.
Welcome. Here's all the details.
True. Deborah says true.
It's like for both of us, I think it's like everything we touch, there's like a story. Like, are you serious with this? Like last night at work. Like last night at work was like a microcosm of life right now. Like every beer I went to go pour kicked on me, and then had to get a new beer put on, but then the new beer that got put on wasn't working really well. And then every bottle I grabbed, every vodka bottle, every whiskey bottle was like nearly empty. Like every cocktails were done, and I'm just like, this is not my day. I want to go home now. I don't want to play anymore. It was like my first day back.
And it always happens that way. So kicked means that like the keg runs out.
Oh yeah,
and it like what it does is goes poof. On you.
It literally goes.
Air starts to push out. So like it's never pleasant.
Yeah, no, it's not fun when one does. When like 7 go, you're covered in beer. It's the least fun experience.
And it always happens. It's never just one.
No.
Like it's always an evening of every bottle you reach for is at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's always, if you take a vacation and then come back to work, it's always that day that you come back that is the most annoying shit.
So you were getting annoyed earlier because Google was reminding you that you went to Miami.
Yeah, I was like, leave me alone, Google. Rude.
So Google was sending pictures of like, 2 years ago or whatever it was, we were in Miami, which was a very fun. Which
just-
now I'm
I
like
don't
noting that
enjoy.
maybe we just really hate June.
Maybe it's just a
June
bad.
sucks.
We were
for
just
us.
like we plan to hibernate during June and just go, yeah, this month doesn't work out for us.
But sometimes what I think is funny is the pictures in my phone that were me documenting someone doing a shitty close. I pull up a year ago, you took pictures of these
Yes.
empty bottles.
Yes. Like, thanks, Google. Cool. Oh God, June is the best month. Okay, Desiree. It's also been like, so after like 2 months of solid rain,
Yeah.
we get to June, and June is always June gloom. So we're back to being gloomy and rainy. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool.
So maybe it's
cool.
actually, it's probably actually May and then just spills over
Yeah.
into June a little bit. Like,
Maybe.
because Miami was rough, but Miami was like the culmination
Yeah,
of
actually,
rough.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
the end of all the rough stuff.
We had gone to Yellowstone and gotten snowed in, and like, you know, we were at like the end of our rope already when we got there. So maybe it's
Miami was just the cherry on top of the
Miami
sundae
was-
of nonsense. Oh, maybe this is we're getting to the cherry on top of the like we're almost at the end of it.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, don't put any more cherries
No,
on my
no.
sundae.
I need no more straws. I want no more cherries.
Who keeps giving the kids matches?
Why? Oh my God. So we are KO, but at least we got a sense of humor about it. Oh my God. We had a screening on Tuesday at the Marina Del Rey Film Festival that went super well.
It did go really well.
Yeah, it was a really good turnout. The audience responded really well to Social Anxiety. It was really,
Mhm.
really fun. A lot of our
Very
crew got to come.
Yes,
fun.
we
got
had a
to
good
do-
turnout.
Yeah, and we got to do like a little after party baby thing on a
Mhm.
Tuesday, on a school night. So we were all like, all
Which
right.
was great. I was so glad it was a school night and everyone was
my
ready
God,
to go.
me too. Oh my
Because
God.
I
was
because you know me, I'll just
dying.
keep going. Though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I was so happy because, and then also if there's just one person who wants to hang out, then I'll be the one who stays and hang out.
Yes,
with them.
exactly. I was like, because I'm still in New York time, so like
Oh yeah.
which never really got like to a good place anyways, because
Yeah.
I arrived at 2 a.m. So
Mhm.
like I rolled into New York and then woke up at 6 a.m. to get going.
Yeah.
But anyways, but
Which is
yeah,
how I
so-
did Dubuque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God, same. Yeah, you just never really kind of get on the local time there. But yeah, I'm like I was so tired by the time we were all standing around having drinks. I'm like, with a smile on my face, and so I'm like enjoying everyone's company genuinely, but also
Oh, yeah.
really tired.
Just exhausting.
Why did Brandon
know.
always wait until he was on the opposite end of the house before asking you if our house is definitely like that? Like
You have a shotgun house.
oh
Like,
my
it's like
gosh, it's the
impossible.
worst. Like and then you have to go all the way to the back of the house to ask a question. And we started just like using the Milwaukee app in on our watches. Yeah, we would walkie each other.
That's
like
funny.
it was just too far. And then oh, so that brings us to we are so excited to announce. I know we put this up on Instagram already, but we are going to be in the Deep in the Heart Film Festival again this year. One of our favorite festivals out there. That's going to be in Waco, Texas. We are screening on Friday, July 21st at 8 p.m. So if you are out there
It's a
in
good screening
Texas,
time.
oh my God, it's a great screening time, and the party is until after. So it's like perfection. I don't know. Is it on your screen or on your nose?
I can't tell. I keep
That's
moving.
the problem with me. See, like it looks like something's on my face, but it's my screen. It's yeah, which is annoying
No.
to me.
There's a discoloration there.
Wacko, Texas. Yeah, Waco, Texas,
yeah.
which is I like Waco, Texas, and I love the Deep in the Heart Film Festival.
It's a great film
they're
festival.
great. They did a live stream on Tuesday. Yep, that was Tuesday. It was super fun. The Lewis and Sam who run that festival are just absolute sweethearts. So if you're in the Texas area,
Justin asked, "How did it go?" Like the live stream, and I was like, "Well, the problem is we know them too well, so we'll just go on a tangent about what we're gonna wear to a party instead of
talking about
what
films.
they want to talk about."
Yeah, we just kind of took off and like started talking about nonsense. We're like, we know you too well, so now we're gonna treat this like our live stream
exactly.
and go off on a tangent.
We're way too comfortable.
We're way too much fun,
and they think we're too funny. They think we're funny enough that they just let us.
they just
talk.
let us do it, and like it's not good for their brand to have us involved. Branch Davidians, yeah, same. I'm from Texas, and that's all I can think about with Waco.
Any truth to the rumor that we were trying to pay people off with beef?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
I mean,
100%.
At the time, we weren't actually butchering our own beef or butchering our cows. We were selling them, but now we are, and so now I will try to pay people.
I will pay people in beef
with their weight in jerky.
Yeah, you want some jerky? I might be able to. I might know a guy. Absolutely. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's Deep in the Heart. We're gonna start heading up on some more film festival.
We got rejected from Salute Your Shorts.
So Salute Your Shorts.
We got rejected.
Go Salute Your Shorts.
Go Salute Your Short. No, I knew that
That's
one's
fine.
that was a tall order one. And
Yeah.
that they had I know the submissions they were getting were freaking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Always okay. I never get
It's never okay.
I never get upset about being rejected.
Never submitting to that one again.
And other news, yeah, I had an amazing time in New York for Tribeca Film Festival. The screenings went really, really well.
Yay!
Yeah, everybody responded to Miss Brown really well, and we got a lot of praise. And then there were special screenings with the production company that I worked for. They did their own screenings in conjunction with Tribeca, and those went really well as well. So, and I got to see other shows in the series. And the,
good. Yeah.
Sports Explains the World Series, and they're really good. I think
Great.
you guys will really like them.
Yeah.
They're like the more unusual stories in sports. Like, there was one about Kurt Schilling and his experience becoming a gamer. Or like, he's a gamer. He's a big-time gamer.
Please stop doing that.
Oh, sorry. He's a big-time gamer, and he tried to start his own video game company.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like stories like that. Like, it's sports, like this more interesting side of, or not more interesting, but the interesting side of sports. Anyways, it was really good. So I'll keep you all posted when that ever gets going for distribution and stuff. Don't know. Have no control over that part. I'm done.
Not my chair, not my problem.
Not my chair, not my problem anymore. I am cool. I'm good.
The problem is all the chairs that are in this house are my problem now, and I have to figure out where they go.
Where does like this chair? Where does this chair go?
This chair is going to
fit
someplace.
I see a chair right there. Where do you go, sir?
I know. Does that chair move? That's my vanity chair, but only because it's a piece of crap chair that I had.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
Where does this chair go, folks?
You know what? And that table has to go into the dump because the Nemo's fallen through. I found out Nemo is a girl.
Oh, guys, very important news.
I've been having to do research on my plants so I can trim them back,
and we've been misgendering all of them.
Yes, there is a. I'm gonna say this. How I keep saying it. A fuckus alicus.
Ficus.
There's a U. There's definitely a U.
There's a U in there.
It's Fuckus.
Oh yeah, it's a fuckus.
It's a fuckus alicus.
Do not take us down, algorithm.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to look up because I had to trim them all back. Well, this guy's freaking crazy. I evidently take really good care of her because she goes crazy, and she was wrapped around. She was through the curtain. She was through the curtain, wrapped around. Things. Yeah, she had claimed jewelry that was hanging on the wall.
Like, this is my necklace.
Twined herself.
Well, that makes sense.
Why she was attracted to the jewelry.
That makes sense. It all makes sense.
So I gave her a haircut, and now she's got a mood. Now she reminds me of what's the character that in the Marvel series that was Kate Blanchett's with a big freaking headpiece. That's what she looks like now.
Yeah.
Hela or Gila or something like that.
How do we get the alternate reality movie you were working on today? That's called No Tomorrow, and that's actually available on like Apple and stuff. Like all your streaming services has it up there. So go watch it and support it. That would mean a lot to the director. Hela.
That's, I see a little silhouette
of a chair. In other also related moving, cleaning our homes news, because now that Natalie was doing this, I'm like, I want to spring clean my house too. I found a huge cache of Imaginary Friends t-shirts. So I've got a bunch. I'm not going to do like an official PayPal, blah, blah, blah. Just DM me if you want a shirt. I meant to bring one. They're really cool. I'll show you guys next time. I'll post a picture of one up online for you. But it's a gray shirt with the words imaginary friend with an arrow on it.
And it says, I'm with my imaginary friend.
I'm with my imaginary friend. Got a little arrow. I'm with stupid kind of an idea. They're really cute. I've got smalls, mediums, larges, but I've only got 1 extra large and 2 extra larges. So if you want this shirt, claim it quick. DM me and then we'll Venmo or something. We'll work it out on a case by case, and I'll just mail it to you. I don't know, like $5 for a shirt, cover the postage kind of a story.
Covers the postage?
$5 and cover the postage. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Perfect. $5 and cover the postage to get it to you, and the shirt is yours. I've been begging one for your Shannon. You got it. DM me and we'll hash it all out. Let me know what size you want. I'll take an imaginary shirt. Excellent. All right, David, what size do you want? Shannon, what size do you want? And I'm setting that aside. I'm out on t-shirt size because I have large and I don't have extra large. Oh no, extra large. Anyways, DM me and we'll work it out, and I'll keep track of it. So that's also in short film news.
Toby's in for a large.
Toby's in for a large. Toby. I'm writing it down. Large.
Shannon wants the XXL.
Shannon, you get one of my XXLs.
Yeah, they're unisex, which means men's.
Which means men's.
I always love that. It's like, oh, these are unisex sizes. That means men's.
Men's.
Like, it's not like there's any variation in the men's sizing versus what the unisex sizing is, but the female size is a different. And you're like, you couldn't like taper it a little bit so that, you know, like a little less room in the arm. Like these big old sleeves is like, yeah, that's unisex.
Yeah,
Thanks.
totally unisex. Very, very. I need one smaller, medium. Deborah, you get one. Faux
Debbie, you didn't get one?
How not? Deborah, I'm giving you a small. I bet the small is going to fit you. That's what I would wear.
I give Deborah a small.
Okay, great. Thank you, David, for DMing me. Cool beans. And I'll keep pumping those shirts until I run out. So when I run out, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I'll just keep.
I have a stack of a drinking game ones.
Oh,
that I don't know what to do with.
That.
I feel like I need to give them to the cast, but like, I also don't know what to do with them.
Right. Women's sizes are always a lie. Always a lie.
I have some those great drinking game shirts.
Those are great.
Both kinds. We did the drinking game shirts. The first one I did was just our logo, which is the shot glass with a film reel as the lime, the little lime. And then the second one I did though had the guy drinking, emoji, and then it was a bell with little things, and it says equals, and it was the guy drinking. And then what did it say? Helping nerds get drunk since 20, like something stupid on the back.
I love it.
Yeah, those are fun.
I love it. Tara was a small. I sent her a medium Hard Rock Cafe shirt.
Yeah, we were smalls in pretty much everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
If it's a unisex, it's definitely a small.
Yeah.
If it's a women's, sometimes smalls are like tiny though. Like
that's true.
Those ones all
Yeah, the unisex. If they have an extra small, I'll always take the extra small. So like all my work shirts are all extra small because they're all like unisex. Or my work hoodies are all extra small.
Well, at Dodger Stadium, if I'm gonna get a jersey, I buy a child's extra large.
Oh, okay.
Because the men's are, you can't even get them small enough.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Cool. All right, that's that news. I think I covered all the important topics for today that I can think of. Excellent.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's a lot happening. Yeah, we're not doing an episode tomorrow. We were supposed to, but I'm not going to get to edit it. I'm not going to get to do the sound. It's done.
It's done, but we just need some breathing.
I'm not. I don't have time today.
Yeah. No, today is not that day, and tomorrow is not that day. So it's just gonna wait till next week. I always told you might be hearing from Melissa. We
did hear from Melissa.
Thank
I did
you.
not respond
I need to get
Melissa.
back to her. Yeah.
I do not have time to respond.
I haven't had a chance to. Yeah,
I had someone text me about something. I said, send me a message on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, send me a message next Tuesday. That's when I will be ready to think about that. Yeah, right now, there's no...
That's what I've been doing to everybody. I'm like, I want to help you, and I'm not going to... I am confirming receipt. Please reach back out to me next week. Yeah. But I did get this, and I do want
to do this. Yes. I do want to respond to you, but I cannot do that right now.
Yeah, next week, please and thank you.
I didn't know, but David, I don't know what to tell Melissa, because is it supposed to be Winchester or is it supposed to be Pumpkin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was gonna let you pick whatever you
picture. Yeah. I have no idea. My little cat. I love that little cat so much. She's been so cute lately. She's been so affectionate, like just on me. Like, because I've been gone. She's like so loving right now. It'll wear off in a week, and then she'll be back to like disdainfully accepting me, pretending like she doesn't want me around, which is so not true. So not true.
This one is he there?
Yeah, he's right there.
Guys, I totally trained him to use the litter box.
Tell them how. This is incredible.
We think Pumpkin might understand English.
Pumpkin understands English.
So what I did, he had used the litter box once before when Pumpkin was sick, and I was putting stuff on his cut on his back.
Oh yeah.
Like, I had closed off the doggy door for one night because I was worried that if he was sick enough that I was like worried he was gonna go under a bush and then just die out there. So I locked him in the house, and that night I had put we still had Winchester's litter box, one of his old ones. So like I put that out. We had some leftover litter. I used that, but then I took a big scoop of the he uses the flower bed outside. So I took a big scoop of that dirt and put it in there so the smell would be there. And I put it exactly parallel to where that is. Like, you know, he goes out the doggy door and then that's where he goes to pee. So he's going to the doggy door. To the right still is this thing. Anyway, and that night he did use it. Like that one time. And so I was like, okay, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So I watched him. We closed off the doggy door. It had been closed off all day. That litter box is sitting there. And I watch him go over there and look at it. And I'm like, I'd walk over to the door and I'm like, you can't go out. You have to go in here. And I would point at the litter box. And he would look at it. And then he would look at me and go, and then he'd wander off. And I was like, I'm going to go to bed. And meanwhile, the house is trashed. Yeah. So there's so many places for that cat to like make a mess. Yeah. So the next morning though, I fed him again. And normally the thing right after he eats, he goes, so I fed him again. And I hear him like at the door, kind of like sniffing, like he's anxious now. Like he really wants to go to the bathroom. And I can tell this what he wants. And I go, walk in there. I go, you got to go in here. And he jumped in the litter box and immediately peed and pooped. He was like, I just have permission? Okay. But like the night before, I put him in there once and he jumped out. He did not like the feel of it. And I was like, well, I'm not going to put you back in there because now I don't want him to like be scared of it. So I just kept going, you have to go in here. Every time I could tell he was thinking about peeing. Yeah. Because he was getting a little anxious or whatever. Yeah. I go, nope, you got to go in there. And he's just like, I don't want to. And now all he uses is a litter box, which is kind of upsetting. Because I would have preferred he still went outside. Oh, right. But now he's like, I have permission to use this thing. Yeah. I'm not going outside. Why would I ever go out there again? It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. I love being in here. It's warm in here. I have a towel. Right now, he's like in love with this purple towel. And he's like slept on it every day that I've been here.
Which is good because that means I can use that to put into his crate.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. To make the move a little more agreeable for him. That's true. Welcome to Elwood. Welcome to the party. Puppy kitty.
Okay, I'll find whichever picture's my favorite. Whichever one I think will look better in wine.
Yeah. Yes. Who's gonna look good in wine?
Well, but we could get a pumpkin one, and he can go next to. I can put them side by side.
That's
I got
true.
the royalty one of.
I'm gonna start a wall of portraits of Gizmo.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it is cute. Kind of a fun idea. Yeah, my little kid. Inside cats live longer. It's true. Though I think after Gizmo, I'm taking a break from pets. Or, like, I really would love to get a dog, but lifestyle right now is just too crazy. And I feel bad every time I leave Gizmo. And, like, I also don't want to deal with a litter box ever again. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to not have to worry about that. So she's probably my last.
Inside cats live longer for sure, but I find that foundlings live longer. Foundlings that become inside cats. Yeah. Because they are the hardiest of
cats.
They've figured out they are immune to the dirt. Yeah. And, But
I always say that Gizmo's gonna live on pure hate alone. She'll be like 25 before she dies. She did. I had a friend watching her while I was gone, and Gizmo like lived in this pile of. I had taken the blankets off the bed because she has this problem where she pees in her sleep. She has a nightmare and she pees in her sleep. Like I don't know what the problem is, but this is just a thing. So whenever I leave town, I pull everything off the bed. So at the very least, I just have to pull the sheets off the bed, wash those, and then put everything back. The cat I put the comforter up on my art table, pulled the stupid comforter down for herself, and got made in it like a little hole. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, I didn't even tell the person who was sitting her that was not supposed
that wasn't supposed to be there.
I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Let her have it.
She posted this video that her sitter had sent of Gizmo in this pile. And Tara posted that, and I thought she was home. I thought she had gotten home, and found the cat like that, and posted this video. It was adorable. Yeah. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday rolls around, and I haven't heard from Tara. Yeah, and I think it was like late Sunday. It might have been early Monday when you. It was late Sunday.
It was probably late Sunday because I had gotten my work schedule had taken longer than usual to get, so I couldn't even start messaging about this week until Sunday. Yeah, so it just kind of coincided. She
texted me and said, we start talking back and forth about her coming over to help and this, that, and the other.
And I'm like trying to ask questions in ways that like, because I don't know where you're at emotionally right now.
How stressed I am or whatever.
How stressed are you? And I don't want to freak you out more by peppering you with questions like I do.
And so there's like this light interest in coming to help.
This light, like I'm trying to be delicate.
And And I'm meanwhile, I think Tara's back in town and not over here helping me. And I finally, I'm starting to get passive aggressive. I finally said, she's like, well, I don't want to get in your hair. Yeah. As we're talking about Monday, it's Monday, and we're talking about Tuesday. Yeah. And Tuesday is just
forever away.
Well, no, it's not even that. Tuesday was blown because we had so much stuff going on during the day.
Yeah,
I'm like, you can't even help me on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so as I'm texting, she's like, I just don't want to get in your hair. I'm like, I don't need you out of my hair. I need help. And you're like, oh no, I'll be there.
I'm there.
And she's like, the Delta Lounge is so full or whatever. I was like, wait a minute, you're out of town? And she's like, yes. And I was like, well, then we'll stop fighting.
I was like, wait, what?
We're fighting? I was like,
we're fighting?
I was getting madder and madder that she wasn't over helping me. And so I text Justin immediately. I'm like, Tara's out of town still, so we're not fighting anymore.
So I was like, no, I've been like, I know. And meanwhile, I've been so wrapped up with work stuff that I can't. The scant amount of communication you got was like the max amount of communication I could do with anybody while I was gone. And
it was nuts. I thought you were back on Saturday. I thought you were back on Monday originally. Mm-hmm. But then, and then I saw and I thought you were back. And so I was letting you alone. I'm like, she needs to decompress. Let her decompress. When she's ready, she'll call.
She needs a day to unpack.
But then when you were ready, it was about something we were going to do 3 days later. And I'm like, I am elbow deep in packing peanuts.
So funny. Oh my god. And like meanwhile I just can't communicate more because like I literally every time I go to do anything on my phone or text somebody calls with an immediate emergency question or whatever about the festival, and I'm like trying to like do the job basically, because I essentially like I started this trip going to Tribeca was to go and be a part of the thing, but because we sold out of tickets the day that they released the tickets, our first blocker premiere sold out in 5 minutes. And my phone, I've been the one sending people information about what to do, here's how Tribeca works, because I'm the key contact person. And then my phone blows up and I'm like, I think I just took on the role of handler for this festival. Yeah, because I wound up like going to the next screening we had. I bought the biggest number I could think of, which was 30 tickets. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just going to buy a number and figure it out from there. I'll figure it out from there. And then immediately after I bought those tickets for the second screening, the computer crashed. Like, the site went down you couldn't get, because I was going to go and get more tickets for another screening. Mm-hmm. I couldn't. The site crashed. So it's just like, well, okay, here we go. So I just made a big spreadsheet. And I was like, all right, I'm going to figure out who gets what tickets
who gets
for
to go
all
when,
these. Yeah. So I'm the one now handling everybody, and like, when are people in town? There are press junkets. There's all this stuff that needs to happen, and someone has to arrange all. So I spent like my 5 days in New York just like, I saw one block of films that wasn't ours because I like left space. Well, and
once you have that many screenings too, though, you have to go to all your screenings.
I went to all the screenings, and I just left space in my day every day. I was like, I just probably shouldn't plan anything so that I can like be available in case stuff comes up, which it did. And I'm glad I didn't do anything because I had to either be at a thing for a thing, or I was handling people's stuff for them, which I'm happy to do, but I worked for 5 days.
I had this thing when I was in, I think it was Dubuque, with someone who didn't go to their screening. Like they were like, oh, well, I'm going to dip out and go watch this other screening. And I was like, I go to all of my screenings. And they're like, well, after a while, you've seen it so many times. I'm like, it's not about that. If someone else has to sit through it, then I have to sit through it. If I'm going to make out somebody else sit through it, I'm going to sit through it. They're like, also, just dip back in for your Q&A. And I'm like, no, I mean, sometimes, our blocks are the same, so they're exactly, you're watching all the same films again. Yeah. But I'm like,
Yeah, well, sometimes it's like seeing each audience's response to something you've made, so that you learn over time what is working and not working. Yeah. Is it just that one audience? Is it another audience? Because you can sense it.
Can I say I was very happy at David and Bryce's reaction to the end credits?
Yes.
So we had the end credits on the film. Tara and I had our first, when we did Imaginary Friends, we hated the credit. The music was beautiful, but it just went on forever. When you're in a film festival, that just doesn't work. Now people have 3 minutes before their next film. I mean, that's the length of a short film.
Killing the momentum.
Anyway, so we have, you saw with Panic Button how we had there's little doodles all over the side. We made it as short as possible, and you had the little click click at the end. And everybody gets another laugh. Well, with this one, we added a little scene type of thing. But we had a debate with them about where it should go. They wanted it earlier in the credits so that it like happened following the thing immediately. I'm like, no, what I want is for the credits to go, and then I want you to not get bored with the credits.
Yes.
So here's this other little button that we put on.
Leave that room for the applause because it happens. As soon as it things, there's one round of applause that always starts. You can't help that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a second round of applause because of it.
Yeah, we did.
And I was like, heck yeah. And I heard when it started, I heard them react like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, they like, I finally like, yes, it was about at the festival. Now it'll be dumb when it's on YouTube.
Right. You know,
like it won't make any sense.
It's not the version that I would put up on the internet necessarily, but I do like this button. It does make sense with the storyline. But it's like there's a festival version and then there's a release version that we would like if we got Amazon and they wanted to distribute it for us, we would change the ending because it doesn't make sense. Well, we would figure it out. But like it's just there's a different version because in a film festival, it is agonizing to sit through people's credits. Like like as much as I want everyone to get their due and see their name up on the screen, like 1,000%, but there's a momentum to a block that you're losing every time you have to watch a 2-minute credit session. So I'm a big believer in this. I'm so glad that they like.
I heard them go, oh. Yeah, I was like, guys.
I
mean, it's still not perfect. It's still not exactly where I would want it.
As close as we were gonna
get
it.
We weren't fighting
without them saying. Now maybe from here on they'll trust us and just do what we tell them to do. I love you, David and Bray, so much. Anyways, I can't keep track of what time my life is happening at. I'm having this trouble with days where I wake up and I don't know what day it is. Like I'm like. I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning. And I'm like, wait, where am I? I'm home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what day is it? Today is Tuesday? No, we already did Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Okay, you have to remember your mic today. That's right. Because Tuesday I woke up merging Tuesday and Thursday together. I'm like, okay, I need to bring a mic.
Tuesday was a little bit weird because we were doing kind of a shush type thing on Tuesday.
I need to bring my mic. I was okay, I bring my laptop for shush. No, you're not doing a shush. You don't need your laptop, but you need work clothes, but you need a mic to film. You're not filming today. Like it's just
and then today, because we're not getting ready to film today.
Yeah.
Like we decided we're just gonna go grubby for the whole day. And we're gonna film our episode like this too. It's gonna be like, hey, in the middle of moving, but making a thing.
Yeah,
you know?
But so it's a whole like it's been a week of like yesterday I was like, okay, it's Thursday. No, it's not. It's Friday. It's not fucking Friday, Tara. And like it's just been like I'm hoping on Sunday after I get off from work, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna decompress in my messy home and hopefully get back on some kind of schedule.
So that's what Justin and I were talking about. I mean, we have been packing.
Yes.
Like, I mean, we have a 2-bedroom house and it's full. Like our gear closet alone. Like there's two of those metal racks that one has gear and one had crafting supplies and stuff like that. So like that alone is a ton of stuff. My clothes. The garage, there's got to be about 20 bins that are show related things. Like, I mean, like between, all the drinking game things and then all the costumes, there's at least 20 bins. So people, the U-Haul was asking, how many bedrooms in it? I'm like, it's 2, but we have a full garage.
Yeah.
Full stuff. Anyway. So Justin and I have been going crazy packing.
Yeah.
And then we're loading up the truck tomorrow. We are driving on Saturday. And then luckily in Utah, you can't get anything done on Sunday. So we are going to unload the stuff that's going to the house, and then everything that's going in storage is going to stay in the truck overnight. And then Monday we're doing that. And I'm just like, okay, so Tuesday, we're going to lock ourselves in a room and just not, I don't want to drive. I just
do a heavy dose of whatever and like just lay there and be still and just let the world be still for a minute. Like I was in New York and like I was at one of the parties late at night and I'm just like staying there, all these people, and I don't drink. So like this also makes it like when everyone gets to a certain level, it's really hard. And I'm just like, I can't wait to not.
Oh yeah.
There was one street party that like there was at this bar called Kettle of Fish, and like it's just a dive bar. You would have loved it. It was amazing. But they didn't want you in the bar. You get your drink and you get out and go to the street. The street is full of people. There's so many people. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm no longer in a place emotionally I can do this anymore. Like I've stayed for like 45 minutes and like did the hello and hi's and stuff, and then I was like, I gotta go, guys. And I was so tired.
And that kind of vibe will get more tiring fast for me.
Yeah. Like I did my required, hellos, and then I'm really looking forward to also shutting the door of my house and being like, okay, Everything's quiet now. She wants to do Monday are going to be open. Federal holiday. Federal
Oh,
holiday.
Monday's Juneteenth. I think in Utah I'll be okay.
Yeah. Also, isn't it Father's Day this weekend?
Father's Day's on Sunday.
That's right. Yeah.
Or is it Monday?
I think it's Sunday.
Are they both? I think it's Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Juneteenth. Yeah. No, it's not. It really was like everything is just closed on Sundays.
Sunday.
You can't get so Justin's family's part of the Mormon church, and you can get people. I mean, you just ask Mormons to come and help you move, and they'll show up.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, and so we can't get any elders to come help. We're gonna do a barn raising, guys. Yeah,
I love it.
We can't get any elders on Sunday.
So funny. All right, 10-minute morning joke corner, guys. 10-minute morning joke corner. I'll take moving jokes for bonus points today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, give me your best moving joke. I like to move it.
Go.
Real quick recap on the business time. We'll go back to chit chatting. There'll be no episode launching tomorrow. No episode tomorrow, but we'll kick back off next week with the bim bim bap.
You guys want to see something weird?
Yes, always.
I mean, not weird. Something from my childhood that I can't get rid of.
No.
And it doesn't have a home right now.
Oh my god. Did you see that place in the movie where like things don't have homes to be boxed in?
I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
What is this?
They're puzzles. They're wooden puzzles. Like I've got them taped on the back.
That's so
because
cool.
I love them so much. They're these wooden puzzles. And I was trying to figure out, you can't read this one. But
those are neat.
Aren't they nifty?
Yeah.
Like these giant woodblock puzzles. But it says puzzles by Donna.
That's cool.
Made to order, Donna, and then her phone number, but like not an area code.
Oh, that's really cool.
These are from my childhood. I love them, right? This one's broken though.
Those are fantastic.
But, I mean, I understand how it happened. Like his neck was way too thin.
Yeah.
I don't know what Donna was thinking. But I'm gonna put some wood glue on it. Look at how small that was. Like, what were you doing there, Donna?
That's not how that puzzle piece goes together. It's not a new puzzle.
But I love them, and I can't get rid of them.
No. You should never get rid of those.
But it's a weird bulk thing that like keep moving from house to house.
Yeah, those are really cute.
Aren't they fun?
I love that.
I have no idea. Mom, where'd these come from?
Yeah. Oh my god. I have all these blankets, these baby blankets in my attic that I found the other day. And I'm like, who made these? They're from the 80s. And I'm like, who did this? I don't recall who the stories about any of this stuff is. Wall hangings. Yeah, I would totally hang those on the wall. Those are great.
I think at one point I did have them on a wall, but they're wood, so they're super thick, you know.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah, you know my obsession with wood. Right? Yeah, those are great. I love that.
I don't know what to do with them. If I would donate them to like a nursery or something, some daycare.
Mom had to go. She texted me to tell you both that she loves you and call your mother sometimes.
Deborah, do you know where they came from?
Do you know where the houses came from?
Were they from Minnesota or were they at our house? I don't know where I got them from, but I have them. And I will keep them forever.
Forever. No, that's something you keep forever. Those are amazing. Absolutely fantastic.
There's also, hold on, this is stupid too.
Yeah, This is show and tell time now. I love it.
This is not like so much show and tell, but this is like from a baby lamp. Like they always have those lamps that have like, and this is the only piece of it that still remains, but it just keeps getting moved from junk drawer to junk drawer. So right now there's a box over here. I just emptied out the junk drawer and I'm like, well, you're going in here again. This is where you go. This is your life. I'm sorry, Mr. Teddy Bear. For the rest of your life, you will be in a junk drawer.
So yeah, she's at that point in where like the moving process where like stuff doesn't really have a box to go into, but it needs to be packed. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just we're at the oddities place, and
of course we're probably out of boxes. Like you always think you haven't. Like I just need 10 more, and then you're like,
and then you have 10. Then you have 10 too many, and you're like, wait, what do I do with these boxes?
No shadow box. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I just got this.
Google the 7-digit number plus Donna. You might get it. I did look up puzzles by Donna. I didn't find anything.
Nothing.
No, I didn't. I mean, wooden puzzles by Donna. But I think it was just probably some neighborhood lady.
Yeah, probably. That's so nifty. I love that.
They're fun.
That's fun. I found in someone else's apartment complex, someone was giving away. They just like left there these big shadow boxes. Like they're really big with little cubbies. And I finally got them up on my wall. I'm gonna put my rock collection.
Shadow boxes for. I saw I saw one where they open up, you know, the little the little hinge on them.
Oh yeah.
And they
Curio
did
cabinets.
their ears in there, all their Mickey ears, so that they could still go in and get them too.
That's a good
and I'm
idea.
like, I want to have in my next house. I'm going to have a little wall that's all Disney stuff because I have enough of it that you know it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I saw the other day on Instagram, or maybe it was Pinterest. I don't know, but it was some where they made like a little banner, like this kind of banner out of cloth and like hung it. It was like rustic looking, and they put all their pin collection in there. Yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna do that for my pins. Yeah,
do it with felt.
Yeah,
easily.
because I love my pin collection, but it's just sitting in a box right now, and I'm too terrified to like.
I kept thinking I was gonna make a cork board. I've seen them where they're Mickey ears cork boards. But
that's cute. Yeah, for memory keeping.
We've been using our extensive collection of corks as packing material.
There's a giant trash bag of corks around here somewhere. It's hysterical. And like your snowballs from oh my god.
Oh, and also guys, I have a lifetime supply of hangers.
Does anybody want hangers?
There's too many hangers. I'm hoping that I'm moving enough hangers because I got rid of a lot of clothes. So so
freaking funny. I took like 3 trash bags. Well, not just 3, but 3 of them were these big black trash bags. And she's like, "This is stuff worth going through. Take a look and see if there's anything you want." So I've been going through them over like I'll get like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes. I've been going through them and putting them in a box. And I've like got it down to like everything going to the Goodwills over here, everything that's going to my closets here. So I took that box to the back, and I'm like this giant box of clothes. I'm like, where did she put all of this? Like, where did all this clothing go? Yeah. Like, she like magically put them into cabinets. So much clothing.
Which is one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of clothes because I hated putting clothes away. Oh, yeah. Because my closets were just way too full and it was just miserable to try to shove things in drawers and stuff.
But now I need to clean up my closet because right before I left for New York, I opened up my bedroom closet and the railing of all my dresses and jackets and stuff has fallen off of the wall.
Did you not hear it fall?
No, it must have happened in the middle of the night because I'd gone in there and put something in there, and then that next morning it's like I'm about to go to the airport and I open it up to go put something away and I'm like, oh cool, I just closed it. I was like, I took a picture. I was like, I'm just gonna take care of that some other time. Like,
sell the hangers as scrap metal. They're plastic, most of them. Yeah, getting rid of all of the plastic ones except for the heavy duty plastic ones because that's what Justin likes. We have
no accounting for good taste. No accounting for taste. 2-minute warning to joke corner. 2-minute warning to joke corner.
A spider jumped on the rack. It was just one little thing.
To bunk that one. Wait. I took art constant. Wait, no. Dinkar 11. I want to know what this debunking we did. I love debunking. You can use corks to make great rugs for outside the shower.
Oh, it's hard on feet. Okay, got it.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I found this new TikTok channel. I can't believe how much I like TikTok nowadays. This TikTok guy who does all these like hacks and stuff, and like put this on your plant for nitrogen, potassium, and I'm like, is this real? Is this true? I don't believe you. I don't believe this. Seems too good to be true. Like,
there's one of a guy who tests hacks that I watch every once in a while. Yeah. And most of the time he's like, there's one of them that the hacks he's always testing are like tool hacks. And he's like, absolutely not. That is the stupidest thing I've ever, it's most of it. He's like, well, you're just making a blah, blah, blah. Like, just use a blah, blah, blah.
Oh man, this morning on my TikTok scroll, I found this guy who was renovating a piece of furniture to become like a cabinet or whatever. I have zero interest in what he's doing, but he reminds me a lot of what's that cooking channel you like?
Oh, You Suck at Cooking?
Yeah, his style. And he was like, and you're going to tell me that wood is not okay to use in the bathroom. And I'm going to say, go ahead and comment. You just get your fat little fingers on that screen and you start commenting right. I long for it. Go for it. I was like, I love this man. I immediately subscribed. I was like,
yeah, you got me.
How you're making your content is making me laugh so much that I will watch any renovation that you're doing because you are awesome. And I'm stealing your sense of humor. That's fantastic. It was really, really good. I have no idea who it is. Just so we're all aware.
Yeah, we're never going to find it again. Although you are.
Yeah, I'm way liberal on my TikTok on who I follow. I'm way more choosy on my Instagram. I'm really liberal, like, oh yeah, I'll follow that. Oh, I'll follow that. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm just whatever. All right, joke corner. Joke corner has begun. You got to get your jokes, bring them back, tell us. Bonus points for moving jokes, and here we go. When I was 10, my family moved down to Downers Grove, Illinois. When I was 12, I found them. David, someone asked if I had plans for the fall. It took me a moment to realize they meant autumn, not the collapse of civilization. It's really good to make that distinction. Oh, yes.
I actually don't plan for the fall. I plan for
the
distinction level event. Extinction, distinction.
Distinction level.
It's a distinction. It's a distinction level event.
Yes. Woman, I'd like a Pepsi. Waiter, how about a Coke? Sure, I'll take a gram of that and a Pepsi. Dinkar, I dropped a copy of Oliver Twist on my toe. It hurt like the Dickens. Shannon West. Oh, no, that's not a joke. Jumped too far. Now I can't find it. Shop assistant. How about this one? Psychic. That shirt's too small. Shop assistant. You didn't even try it on. Psychic. I'm a medium. Derek Ward. Due to poor attendance, the Oakland A's are moving to Vancouver. They will now be called the A's.
The
A's. There you go.
Vancouver A's. I really like that one. It's the Vancouver's,
Ed Keaton. Murder on a moving elevator is wrong on so many levels. Derek Ward, what did the buffalo say to his son moving out?
Goodbye, son.
Yes. David Faith. Cable repairman was on the street and asked me what time it was. I told him between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Nice. Well done. Derek Ward, did you know falcons only live 12 to 15 years? That means every falcon alive today was born in the 21st century, which makes them Millennium Falcons.
Oh,
boy. Okay.
Grown.
David, eyelashes are supposed to prevent things from getting into your eyes, but when you do have something in your eye, it's almost always an eyelash. Ironic. And actually, that's very true. Luke Perry, welcome. Are you the Luke Perry?
That's just a random thing to happen.
Excellent.
Wait, Luke Perry died.
He did?
Yeah.
I can't keep up with
Pretty
this.
sure it's not Luke Perry.
Is it from beyond? You don't know. He could be coming from beyond the grave.
Ooh.
No. Derek, the police told me they'd throw me in jail the next time they caught me stealing board games. But that's a risk I'm willing to take.
You're going to be in trouble.
You are going to be in trouble, sir. I met a bishop at Good Friday Mass today, but I'm a little suspicious. He wasn't moving diagonally. David, a mosquito just landed on my wife's face. Easiest decision of my life. Dinkar, my wife asked if I had seen the dog bowl. I said I never knew he did. Hey, Muscleman Heinrich, welcome. David, my favorite exercise is a cross between a lunge and a crunch. It's called lunch.
Yes.
Yes, I'm into lunch. Desiree, I'm thinking of moving to the Alpes Maritimes area of France. I hear it's Nice.
Well, I got one.
Go
What's the point of blurring the middle finger on television? Like, oh, you fooled me. What's behind that blur? An umbrella?
Yeah, really.
An elephant?
Serious. What do you got there behind the blur?
Ooh.
I wonder. I can't believe I got arrested for impersonating a politician. I was just sitting around doing nothing. David, I got my pet pig a cell phone. He now at my bacon call. Derek Ward, a man walks into the casino and asks the security guard which machine people get the most money from. The guy points to the ATM machine.
Hold on. Life's a lot like trees. You start off thinking you're going to be a majestic oak, and then suddenly you wind up as toilet paper. With all the crap I deal with, I think I know where I ended up.
Why is no one ever the right amount of whelmed?
I'm just
Over
whelmed.
or under.
Yeah.
I'm just whelmed. I'm just whelmed.
I'm just whelmed.
I'm just whelmed. I woke up hungover to the sound of my neighbor mowing his lawn. He'll have to mow around me. I'm not moving. What's a dyslexic...
And they would not stop screaming.
Oh, what's a dyslexic wizard's biggest problem?
I don't know.
They can't spell.
Ah!
I was at a wedding the other day. It was so moving. Even the cake was in tears. David Faith just asked the store employee where the female cat litter is located. He's gone to ask the manager.
Maybe you should eat some makeup so you can be pretty on the inside too.
Whoa.
My phone's sassy today.
Your phone is sassy. I know a Polish AV guy known a Czech one too. A Czech one too. I heard someone is suing Smartwater for not making them smart. And I'd like to formally announce my lawsuit against Thin Mints. We jumped again. Guys, when a woman is mad, just tell her she's overreacting. She'll realize you're right, and she'll calm right down. Yeah, that's going to go real well for you.
Every time.
When I quietly leave the room now. Goodbye. I phoned the animal shelter today and said I found 6 kittens in a suitcase in the woods. They said, "Are they moving?" I replied, "I don't know, but they would. That would explain the suitcase."
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
David Faith. Dating when you're older is like trying to find a cart with good wheels at Walmart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. David Faith. Warning, do not give Rice Krispies to young children. I ate them as a kid. Now when I stand up, I snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh.
It's true.
My soulmate is out there somewhere, pushing a pull door. I just know it.
Yup. Officer, are you actually crying while you're writing me a speeding ticket? Officer, it was a moving violation. Mosquitoes really wake up every day and choose violence.
They do.
They do. They wake up every day and they make the choice for violence, and I hate them. My girlfriend wants me to choose between her and my career as a reporter. I have some breaking news for her. Desiree Gonzalez. Simba was moving too slowly, so I told him to Mufasa.
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 Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Next year, I'm moving to Greenwich, England. I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime. Luke Perry is talking to me directly. He says, "Hey Tara." Hey Luke, how you doing?
From
how
the
eyebrows
afterlife.
doing?
Does everyone else see that? Does everyone else see that?
Everyone else does see this, right? I'm not making this up. Oh, I see it. I see dead people messaging me. I just can't take this long distance relationship anymore. I'm moving the fridge to my room. I, support this choice fully.
Oh, yeah. No, did you hear about the... Someone got their whole house turned off, like their smart house, because the delivery driver thought they had heard a racial slur being yelled from inside. But there was no one home, and they proved it because they needed access to their smart their smart doorbell. But Amazon had turned off all of their house, all their access to Amazon. But he had a smart fridge, he had a smart Wawa, and a smart da-da, and so guy just couldn't live his life for a week. And I was like, not doing that.
Yeah. See, this is my issue with the Google blah 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 blahs. I'm like, this works. I mean, this is I don't know.
Yeah.
And how many times does Google go, "What are you asking for?"
I know.
What do you
right?
think? What do you think?
Yeah,
I want from you. How many times has that one over there been a pain in our butts?
Yeah.
I tried asking a Ouija board for the name of my future wife. The planchette kept moving from H to A and back. What kind of name is ha 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 ha?
I like how the Ninja Turtles wear masks. Good way to hide your identity. I mean, it's not like you're a giant turtle or anything.
Like, what are you doing? It's sassy today. I like it.
It is.
I appreciate it. All right, this is the last one from you guys. Oh wait, no, I've got two more. I'm thinking of moving to Switzerland. No particular reason, but the flag's a big plus. Oh yes. Luke Perry. You guys see this, right? Like, I'm not the only one. I'm well, Luke. I'm very well.
I walk around like everything is fine, but deep down inside my shoe, my sock is sliding off.
Yes! That happens to me all the time. It's upsetting. All right, last one, Desiree. On his deathbed, a man is asking if he wants anything said at his funeral. Oh, look. He's moving. Yes. Yes, that's amazing.
That goes at my zombie funeral. Too.
Oh my God, your zombie funeral is amazing. All right, guys, we're going to shut it down. We have got a lot of work to do. We're going to film a video, and then we're going to keep packing. Keep you guys posted on the what for on the house on this world of ours. Do I have high heels? Says Luke Perry. This is getting dodgy.
All right. Okay.
Getting dodgy real
all
fast.
right. I don't like duct tape, and I don't like...
The internet is a swell place.
I'm gonna read this joke and then I'm gonna hit the stop screen.
And then I'm gonna stop this.
I put Jesus as my background pic on my phone now, and it never dies. Yup, he's my screensaver.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you next week. Bye.